Hi friends, how are you? By blessing to God, you are doing well. So this is Dr. A B JENA, faculty member, PG Department of Business Management, as well as the coordinator, PG Department of Commerce, Fakirimon University, Basavar, Balasore, Odisha. Friends, once again I am welcoming to all of you to your channel, to my channel, Dr. A B JENA Classes. Friends, आज हम डिस्कशन करेंगे the 52 vital MCQs from the GST and indirect taxes. So friends, I have prepared these vital 52 MCQs as per the prescribed syllabus for the subject of commerce for SSB. So before discussion, I am wishing all the very best for your upcoming SSB exam. फिर भी आज का डिस्कशन बहुत यूजफुल एंड फ्रूटफुल होगा, पर्टिकुलरली दैट इज द सेमिस्टर एग्जामिनेशन, मतलब दैट इज द यूजी और द बीकॉम प्रोग्राम. सो दिस पेपर इज इन योर फोर्थ सेमिस्टर एज पर द CBCS सिलेबस. फिर भी आज का डिस्कशन बहुत यूजफुल एंड फ्रूटफुल होगा, पर्टिकुलरली यूजीसी नेट JRF है, एज वेल एज द दैट इज द PhD एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन एंड PG एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन. फिर भी आज का डिस्कशन बहुत यूजफुल एंड फ्रूटफुल होगा, पर्टिकुलरली that is the professional course. It's a CICWA foundation course के लिए. So friends, so once again I am welcoming to all of you, and I am also requesting to all of you during the discussion, if any mismatch or gap you will find, kindly give your valuable comment and suggestion in the comment section. So again I am requesting to all of you, so don't skip the video. So definitely not only in the board examination and SSB examination, UGC net new UGC net JRF in the subject of commerce and management, definitely you will be more and more comfortable in your upcoming exam. So that's why these vital MCQs are very vital. So क्या बात है. So friends, आइए हम डिस्कशन करेंगे एक के बाद एक the 52 vital MCQs from the GST and indirect taxes. Friends, it's the part 18. I have already posted 17 parts as per the prescribed syllabus SSB for the subject of commerce. So I will request to all of you, so kindly go through the playlist. Definitely you will know more and more about the meaning and concept of GST and indirect taxes, also the parts of SSB syllabus for the subject of commerce. So without delay, without wasting our valuable time, let's start today's discussion. So first, goods and services, that is the GST came into force on which date, whether it's the 1st March 2017, B it's the 1st April 2017, C it's the 1st June 2017, D it's the 1st July 2017. Friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So GST came into force on 1st July 2017. So आइए फ्रेंड्स हम चर्चा करें व्हाट इज द मतलब और मीनिंग क्या GST. So GST is what is this value added tax. So friends, it's a VAT. V stands for value, A stands for added, T stands for tax. So that's why in a board exemption, that is the abbreviation or full form are true or false or fill in the blanks or MCQ. So that's why these vital MCQs are very vital for the upcoming board or semester exemption. So levied on most goods and services sold for domestic consumption. It's the meaning of GST. So second one MCQ, the tax burden which is shifted to others, it's known as it is known as what, whether it's the direct tax, B it's the indirect tax, C it's both A and B, D it's C, none of these. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So kindly go through the playlist, kindly watch the MCQs on indirect tax and GST as well as the direct tax. So there you will know what is the meaning of direct tax and what is the meaning of indirect taxes, as well as what are the examples of direct taxes and what are the examples of indirect taxes. So friends, your B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, which section is applicable for time of supply of goods under that is the CGST Act 2017. So friends, you have to remember that is the GST Act is that is 2017, as well as CGST Act it's 2017. So CGST it stands for Central Goods and Services Taxes. So whether section 10, B it's the section 11, C it's the section 12, D it's the section 13. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ देखें, what is the meaning of CGST? So CGST is a tax levied on the supply of goods and services within a state and or union territory in India. So CGST is charged by or CGST collected by the central government. So friends, you have to remember. So next one MCQ, first country in the world has introduced the GST in 1954. So friends, you have to remember. So first implementation of GST in the world in the year of 1954. Whether it's the Canada, B it's the France, it's the America, D it's the England. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So France is the first country who has introduced the GST in the year 1954. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, which section is applicable for supply of services under CGST Act, whether section 13, B it's section 14, section 15, D it's section 16. So friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So section 13 is applicable for supply of services under CGST Act. So next one MCQ देखेंगे, what is the maximum rate of CGST, whether 5%, 10%, 14%, 15%. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So 14% is the maximum rate of CGST, because the maximum rate of GST is that is the 28%. So it's a half is that is the 14%. Next one, the rate of TDS. TDS stands for tax deducted at sources is whether 1% of value of supply, B it's 3% value of the supply, C it's 4% of value of supply, D it's 5% of the value of supply. So friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. The rate of TDS is 1% of the value of supply. So next one हम देखेंगे, आइए friends हम चर्चा करें what is the meaning of TDS. So under TDS, if a person is known as deductor is liable to make payment to any other person, deductee will deduct the tax at source and transfer the balance to the deductee. So I am also paying, what is this, that is the TDS. So my employer is deducting the tax amount, advance tax amount. So rest amount that my employer is giving me. So next one MCQ, which section is applicable for value of taxable supply under CGST Act, whether of section 14, B it's the section 15, C it's the section 16, D it's the section 17. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. मतलब section 15 is applicable for value of taxable supply under CGST Act. So friends, so your B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे. So a business in a normal state category. So there are two types of state in India, that is the special category and another is non-special, or we can say that is the normal state category in India, that or which supply the services with a turnover more than dash has to be registered under that is the GST Act 2017. Whether it's the 10 lakhs, B it's the 20 lakhs, C it's the 30 lakhs, D it's the 40 lakhs. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ, the vital MCQs. So next one हम देखेंगे, which section is applicable for registration procedure under CGST Act, whether section 20, B it's the section 22, C it's the section 25, D it's the section 30. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. मतलब section 25 is applicable for registration under CGST Act. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. Next one, so exports shall be treated as a dash supplies under CGST Act, whether 5%, 7.5%, C it's the 10%, D it's the 0 rated. So friends, so here D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे, which section is applicable for cancellation of a registration under CGST Act, whether section 28, B it's the section 29, C it's the section 30, D it's the section 31. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ, or the section 29 of the CGST Act is applicable for cancellation of that is the registration. So friends, so here B the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे import of goods and services will be treated as a क्या supplies under GST Act. Whether 15% is the zero rated, C is the interstate, D is the intrastate. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. Import of goods and services will be treated as that is the interstate supplies under GST Act. So next one हम देखेंगे which section is applicable for tax invoice under the CGST Act, whether section 30, B is the section 31, C is the section 32, D is the section 33. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. Friends, आइए हम चर्चा करें what is the meaning of tax invoice. So tax invoice means the tax invoice which is raised as per the section 31. Friends, we have already discussed of CGST Act and mandates the issuance of a tax invoice or bill of supply against every supply of goods or services or both. So it's the meaning of a tax invoice. So next one MCOM देखेंगे which section is applicable for debit and credit notes under CGST Act, whether section 30, B is the section 32, C is the section 34, D is the section 37. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. C. आइए फ्रेंड्स हम चर्चा करें what is the meaning of a debit note, what is the meaning of a credit note. So debit note is issued when the taxable value or tax charge in the tax invoice is less as compared to the actual taxable value or tax payable. It's the meaning of a debit note. And credit note, what is this? The credit note is issued when the taxable value or tax charge in the tax invoice is more as compared to the actual taxable value or tax payable. It's the meaning of a debit note and a credit note. And next one MCQ, IGST is collected by whom? IGST, friends, it's the integrated goods and services tax. Its act also 2017, whether central government, B is the central government and state government, C it's the central government and union territory, D it's C, that is the state government and union territory. So friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. IGST is collected by central government. So next one MCQ, which section is applicable for furnishing the annual return under CGST Act, whether section 40, B it's the section 44, C it's the section 45, D it's the section 48. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. मतलब section 44 of CGST Act is applicable for furnishing the annual return. Friends, here B is the right option for this MCQ. So CGST Act is based on the principles of क्या, whether A is the destination based consumption taxation, B is the place of supply, C is the time of supply, D is the forward supply. Friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. CGST Act is based on the principles of destination based consumption taxation. नेक्स्ट वन MCQ हम देखेंगे which section is applicable for transfer of import tax credit ITC under CGST Act, whether section 51, B is the section 52, C is the section 53, D is the section 54. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. आइए फ्रेंड्स हम चर्चा करें what is the meaning of ITC. Friends, so it's ITC stands for input tax credit, means the GST paid by a taxable person on any purchase of goods and or services that are used or will be used for business. It's the meaning of that is the ITC. So next one MCQ, according to the section 9 and subsection 2, how many petroleum products have temporarily kept away from GST, whether 3, 4, 5, 6. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So what are the 5 petroleum products? So petroleum crude, high speed diesel, motor spirit, it's known as petrol, then natural gas, then aviation turbine fuel. So these 5 products are kept away from the GST temporarily. So next one MCQ, which section is applicable for refund of tax under the CGST Act? Whether it's the section 51, B it's the section 52, C it's the section 53, D it's the section 54. So friends, so here B is the right option for this MCQ. Section 52 of CGST Act is applicable for refund of tax amount. So next one MCQ देखेंगे, what is the aggregate turnover amount in the normal category state? So it's a, whether it's the 1.5 crores, B it's the 2 crores, C it's the 2.5 crores, D it's the rupees 3 crores. So friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. आइए friends हम चर्चा करेंगे what is the meaning of aggregate turnover. So aggregate turnover in GST or under GST law is described as the taxable value of supplies of goods and services, exempt supplies of goods and services, the export of goods and services, and interstate supplies. It's the meaning of that is the aggregate turnover. In a semester examination, definitely, or you may get, that is the short question, what do you mean by aggregate turnover. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, which section is applicable for recovery of tax under the CGST Act? Whether section 79, B it's the section 80, C it's the section 85, D it's the section 86. So friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. Section 79 is applicable for recovery of tax under CGST Act. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, बहुत आसान है. The full form of CBIC is what? Whether it's the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Council, B it's the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Committee, C it's the Central Bureau of Indirect Taxes and Committee, D it's the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. So friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So CBIC stands for Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. So next one MCQ देखेंगे, which section is applicable for appeal to appellate tribunal under CGST Act? Whether section 110, section 111, C it's the section 115, D it's the section 116. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ देखेंगे, तो what is the full form of GSP? It's that is the GST Suvidha Provider, B it's the GST Suvidha Portal, C it's the GST Suvidha Programming, D it's the GST Suvidha Policy. So friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So G stands for, that is the GST, Goods and Services Taxes, A stands for Suvidha, P stands for Provider. So friends, here A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ देखेंगे, which section is applicable for interstate supply under IGST Act? Whether section 5, B section 6, C is the section 7, D is the section 10. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. Section 7 of IGST Act is applicable for interstate supply. Next one MCQ देखें, harmonized system, that is the HSN. So it's the harmonized system of nomenclature code is used in export and import dash number of digits, whether it's the 5, 6, 7, 8. So friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. आइए फ्रेंड्स हम चर्चा करेंगे what is the meaning और क्या है. HSN has been introduced for systematic classification of goods all over the world. It's the, that is the method. So what are the, that is the goods will be classified and according to the code will be given. So next one MCQ, which section is applicable for interstate supply under IGST Act? Whether section 6, B section 8, C section 9, D is the section 10. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. Section 8 of IGST Act is applicable for intrastate supply. So friends, B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम MCQ देखेंगे, GSTR और the GST registration number is how many digits? कितना digit है? Whether 10, 12, 15, 18. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So GST registration number is having or has how many 15 digits. So here friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ देखें, which form is used for certificate registration under GST Act, whether GST REG it's a friends, that is the registration 6, B it's the GST REG 10, C it's the GST REG 12, D it's the GST REG 15. So friends, so here A is the right option for this MCQ. So this GST REG 6C form is used for certificate registration under GST Act. So friends, so here A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे तो amount of input tax credit. So friends, ITC is credited into which ledger, whether seller credit ledger, B it's the seller, sorry it's the supplier, typing error is there, supplier credit ledger, C it's the electronic credit ledger, D it's the credit ledger. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. The amount of input tax credit मतलब ITC is credited to electronic credit ledger. आइए फ्रेंड्स हम चर्चा करें व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट इज द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक क्रेडिट लेजर. So it's a or this ledger shows the amount of eligible ITC friends. So that is the input tax credit claimed by a registered person by a GST returns or form number, that is the GST 3B, or the auto populated return form, that is the GST R3B, sorry 2B. So it's the meaning of that is the electronic electronic credit ledger. So next one MCQ देखा, which form is used for application of registration under GST Act, whether GST REG 15, B it's the GST REG 16, C it's the GST REG 20, D it's the GST REG 22. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So this form is used or this application, this form is used to cancel the registration under the GST Act. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे under the GST law tax rate is determined by whom, बहुत आसान MCQs and it's a common question for the semester exemption. I मतलब that is the board exemption, that is the Ministry of Finance based on both central and state government. C it's the GST core committee, D it's the GST council. So friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one हम देखेंगे which form is used for GST monthly return under a GST Act, whether form GSTR, GSTR 1, B is the form GSTR 2, C is the form GSTR3, D is the form GSTR 4. So friends, so C is the right option for this. So this form is used for GST monthly return under a GST Act. So next one MCQ, who is the chairman of a GST council, whether the president of India, B is the vice president of India, C it's a, that is the prime minister of India, D is the finance minister, that is the government of India. So friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ देखेंगे which form is used for return by a tax deducted TDS under GST Act, whether form GSTR 5, B is the form GSTR 7, C is the form GST R8, D is the form GST 8A. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So this form is used, मतलब form GST R7 is used for a return by a tax deducted at sources under GST Act. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, a credit note is issued to whom. Friends, we have already discussed what is the meaning of a credit note. So whether pay the tax, B it's the increase the tax, D, C it's C, that is the decrease the tax, D it's the making the return filing. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. A credit note is issued to decrease the tax liability. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे which form is used for that is the electronic cash ledger for the purpose of tax payment under the GST Act. Whether form GST PMT, it's different, that is the payment, that is the tax payment. B, it's a, that is the form GST PMT 3. C, it's the form GST PMT 4. D, it's the form GST PMT 5. So friends, so here D is the right option for this MCQ. So this form is used, matlab the form GST PMT 5 is used for electronic cash ledger under the GST Act. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, how many copies of an invoice are necessary with respect to the supply of services. So friends, we have already discussed what is the meaning of tax invoices, whether 2, 3, 4, 6. Friends, so 2. So two copies of an invoice are necessary with respect to the supply of services. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, which form is used for challan for deposit of goods and services for the purpose of tax payment under GST Act. Whether it's the form GST PMT 5, B, it's the form GST PMT 6, C, it's the form GST PMT 7, D, it's the form GST PMT 8. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. This form is used for challan for deposit of that is the GST under GST Act. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, the threshold limit of turnover for registration under GST law to supplier of goods. Vital MCQ we have already discussed in the case of GST registration for the services. So it's whether 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs. So friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. The threshold limit of a turnover for registration under GST law to supplier of goods is how much? It's the 40 lakhs. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, the tax paid by the buyer on buying of or purchasing of goods and services and reduce the tax liability on outward supplies is known as क्या, हम क्या बोलेंगे, whether output tax, B it's the input tax, C it's the, that is the destination based taxation, D it's the VAT, value added tax. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So in this situation हम क्या बोलेंगे, such types of tax liability को input tax. So आइए फ्रेंड्स हम चर्चा करेंगे और what is the मतलब. So here friends, so B is the right option. What is the meaning of input tax and as well as the output tax. When GST is paid at the time of purchasing the goods, it is known as input tax. And then the trader collects the GST trading during the selling, it's known as output tax. So particularly, so it's a common question for the semester exemption as well as the interview boards. What is the basic difference between input tax and the output tax? So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे, it is a tax system where in revenue from the tax relating to the goods or services accrue to the jurisdiction where they are being finally consumed. It's known as क्या, हम क्या बोलेंगे, whether input tax, B it's the output tax, C it's the destination based taxation, D it's the value added tax. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. In this situation, we'll tell or we can say it's the destination based taxation. So friends, so C the right option for this MCQ. The liability of GST, मतलब that is the liability for payment of CGST, SGST, IGST, UTGST depends upon what? Whether the time of supply, B it's the time place of supply, C it's the input tax, D it's the destination based taxation. Friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So here the liability of a GST, whether liability payment for the CGST or SGST or IGST or UTGST depends upon the time of supply. I friends, हम चर्चा what is the meaning of SGST. So that is the state goods and services tax, which is collected by the state government. And CGST, that is the, it stands for, that is central goods and services taxes, which is collected by the central government. And IGST, it's a integrated GST, which is collected by the central government. So next another is that is the UTGST. What is this? So these are the type or components of GST or the types of GST. So revenue earned by UTGST, which is collected by the central government. So in a particular board exemption, so what do you mean by SGST, what do you mean by CGST, what do you mean by IGST, what do you mean by UTGST? In one or two marks question you may get. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे which one is levied in the case of intra supplies of goods or services or both, whether it's a CGST, whether it's a SGST, whether IGST, D it's both A and B, friends. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So that is the CGST as well as the SGST is levied in the case of intra supplies of goods or services or both. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे what are the states taxes that is the subsumed under GST Act, whether outright duty, entertainment tax, entry tax, purchase tax, VAT, service tax. Friends, so select the right, sorry typing error is there, right option from the following: A all the way except 4, B it's all the way except 5, C it's all the way except 6, मतलब BI, D it's all the above, So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. Except service tax, so these tax have already been subsumed under the GST of state taxes. So service tax is the jurisdiction or purview coming under the CGST. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे GST Council has been constituted as per the article dash of the constitutional or constitution amendment, whether the section 279A, B is the 280A, C is the 281A, D is the 282A. Friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे GST website is managed by whom, whether it's the GST Council, B is the Ministry of Finance, C is the GST network, मतलब that is the GSTN, D is the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, that is the CBIC. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So GST website is managed by, that is the GST network. So next one MCQ देखेंगे the professional tax is levied and collected by which government or by whom, whether central government, it's the state government, C is the municipal corporation, D is the both A and B. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ हम देखेंगे the incident of tax on tax is known as, हम क्या बोलेंगे, whether tax planning, with the tax management, C is the tax cascading, D is the tax avoidance. So friends, so here C is the right option for this MCQ. Incident of a tax on tax is known as, what is this, that is the tax cascading. आइए friends हम चर्चा करेंगे what is the meaning of incident of a tax. So incident of tax is the settlement of the tax burden on the ultimate taxpayer. It is thus the ultimate resting of a tax upon the individuals or a cash which cannot shift it further. It's the meaning of incident of tax. So hi friends, हम चर्चा what is the meaning of cascading tax. So cascading tax is a repeating sales tax which is imposed on products at each successive stage in the supply chain from raw material to consumer purchase. It's the meaning of cascading tax. So last but not the least is the vital MCQs. What is this? The IGST rate is equal to what? Whether it's the CGST rate only, B it's the SGST rate only, C is the CGST rate plus SGST rate, D it's the CGST rate minus SGST rate. So friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So IGST rate is equal to what is this? That is the CGST rate plus that is the SGST rate. So friends, so these are all about the 52 vital MCQs as per the syllabus of SSC for the subject of commerce. So again I am requesting to all of you during the discussion, if any mismatch or gap you will find, kindly you give your valuable comment and suggestion in the comment section. So before closing down our discussion, once again I am wishing all the very best for your upcoming SSB exemption as well as a UGC net JRF exemption, as well as the board exemption and other related exemptions. So again I am requesting to all of you, if you like this video lecture, kindly share it, kindly forward it, kindly give your valuable comment and suggestion in the comment section. So thanks a billion to all of you.